So I think I'll share my own story rather than giving out something out of the leaf of the book. What is very important is, and not only in marketing manager role, for that matter any role, that how well gelled, how well connected are you to the consumers, because those are the people whom you are selling the products, pitching the product. Those are the people who are actually gonna buy your products. So it is very important to keep a good tab, a good nerve in terms of what is it that the consumer is wanting, how is it that the consumer has changed their buying pattern, their selling pattern, their ways of choices, and where is it that they are hunting for information. So if you are talking about acquiring of skills, very important that you spend time out in the market, meeting the consumers, understanding the consumers, hearing them out, seeing what are the mediums they are consuming information, what kind of information as they are looking at, and very importantly understanding how the competition is trying to answer those. So at times it is equally important to have strategies in place which are futuristic, where you already know that this trend is already emerging and you would want to take that lead and go out in the market and have that product proposition or possibly a strategy to reach out those set of audiences. Secondly, something which I do very regularly is I read a lot. And when I say I read a lot, it's not necessarily just picking up a magazine or a newspaper or something on your tab. It is important to understand what is it that interests you. So it could be reading the brand equity, which is part of the Economic Times as a supplement, which I personally like and follow, and I've been doing it ever since my MBA days. Something which I also have developed over a period of time because of the short time that we have in a daily routine is the habit of reading magazines. So across the forum you could have a Forbes or a Fortune, which helps you understand and see how people are doing maybe the same thing in a very different lifestyle, in a very different way, in a very different line of thought, which you can also maybe copy, you can also maybe use it with certain tweaks and then reach out to your consumers. What is also important and very critical is that any skill that you are wanting to use or apply or learn, you need to be convinced yourself that you are gonna do it in and out. So if you have that positive mindset, if you have that high level of energy, enthusiasm, try to ensure that you constantly build it up, because in a corporate life, in a campaign life, in any kind of strategic stuff that you are doing, there will be chances, there will be instances where things will not work the way they are. So ensure that you always have that positive mindset, positive skill set, which will ultimately take you to that particular level. Lastly, very important is try to upgrade yourself, try to do those key certifications which you have, which maybe your company offers, or you can do it externally, which helps you understand and build up your CV a lot. A long saying which my boss used to tell me is that every 3 months, if you're not able to update your resume, it means that you have wasted your 3 months. So ensure that after every 3 months you have to have something of a value add which you can put on your resume, which counts, which has merits, is quantifiable, and helps you build your profile. So I think that's like a nutshell, and these are some things which I have done, and they have proven a good success matrix to me. And you can of course add it, edit it, see how things are working on, and have your own wish list which you can possibly refer to on a time to time basis.